We're coming to the end of 2020 and you want to have a great start to the year, right? You want 2021 to be the year that your clients are engaging with your content. You're getting organic leads from your content and you don't want it to be taking up all of your time. It's time to turn over a new leaf. This week we're discussing planning your 2021 content creation topics, what your topic should focus on, and if you stick around to the end you'll find out about a freebie that I've made for you to help you plan your content creation for 2021. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications about new videos every single week. Before I started planning my content, it used to take all my time. I was a parenting coach, I had a full-time job and 2 toddlers, so I did not have the time to spare to make all this content. But I knew it was important to be on all these different platforms in order for me to be successful and not be spending a fortune on ads. So now I help others who want to save time on content creation by teaching them my 3-phase system of content creation for various platforms that get you engagement, saves you time, and it is easily outsourceable. So many clients believe that they don't need to plan and they think they've got to be spontaneous in order to not lose their voice, or they're not going to be relevant. So they think that spending all this time creating content, planning and researching and batch producing is just a waste of time. But actually, not doing these things is what's stopping you from outsourcing your content. And this is costing you so much time and energy. So many people I work with want to be able to let people know what is going on in their lives. But quite frankly, they're using social media wrong for helping their business. They're posting about their lives, trying to help people build know, like and trust. And that's necessary, but think about the process people are going through. They notice you in a group, on YouTube, or in a hashtag feed when scrolling Instagram. They come across you by accident, so your post needs to get noticed to attract their attention. How many people do you follow who you scroll through their entire feed every single day? I might once in a while, but not regularly. Most people, once they're following a person, see them in their stories most regularly. So using stories for that stuff is a much better way to build trust with your client than with an initial post. For me, I use posts to address the ideal client's concerns and the questions that they're asking, so that I can research that and plan it out for the year. Planning content topics for the year this way makes it easy to write the content for the week. When I plan out my content topics, it makes creating the content so much easier because I don't have to keep switching from doing one thing over to another, starting over again, getting back into my flow. It also means that when I do my research and scripting, I can batch my content and make it way more efficient. Efficient content creation is about it not taking forever. You've got a choice, haven't you? You can either do it efficiently or you can carry on doing what you've been doing that isn't working for you. Planning weekly content topics makes what I'm saying not relevant to my client. Is that what you believe too? Because you're not producing content on that specific moment, that you don't want to be outdated or irrelevant. But when you don't schedule content, you're always on that last minute trying to catch up with yourself. And planning it in advance doesn't mean that you can't add to it later. Just because you schedule content to go out for the next 4 weeks doesn't mean that you can't post anything in those next 4 weeks. You can post twice in a day if something that, pops up for you want to tell people about. It doesn't stop you changing things round. But what it does mean is there's no last minute rushing and pressure to get it done on that day. The key to planning your topics for 2021 is planning weekly content topics around what your ideal client is asking and wants to know about. That's how you get their attention and engagement. If you're answering the questions that they're asking so that they appear on YouTube and Google and for blog posts when they are searching those questions, then that's how you're going to get people interested organically in your topics. So it's not really about what you want to talk about. It's about what they're searching for, and this helps you become an authority in your niche because your content's laser focused. You're not wasting time on creating a content without a plan, and your messaging is consistent across all your different platforms. So you're so much more likely to attract your ideal client because everywhere they go looking for the answers to their questions, there you are. Okay, so I want you to pause this video and just have a little think about what's the one big question or the couple of big questions that your clients are asking all the time. If you don't do this, the next part is not going to help you, so you may as well. So how easy was that for you? Were you able to come up with the questions that your ideal client is asking? A lot of the clients I work with that are struggling because they don't properly understand what their ideal client is asking, or they do know but they're not focusing their content on that. They're so focused on their business and selling, but as one of my mentors says, no one wants your course. They've got a problem. They want you to solve their problem. So if you want to avoid that lack of engagement on your posts, then you need to solve their problems. If you don't, you're not going to get their interest. You're not going to stop the scroll. Look at what I'm doing here. I could have done this as a template that you just download, but would that really benefit you? If you don't value the planning of content, then is that really useful to you? Is that really going to be more than something that you just print off and sits on your desk till 2022? Or one of those freebies that you download but never use? No, probably not. So if you really want to help your clients in 2021, you need to plan content topics that are addressing their problems. Brainstorm your ideal client and the common questions that come up regularly on content creation calendar. Once you know your ideal client really well, go and find them, go and speak to them, go into Facebook groups, look at the things that come up consistently in the group, go to Amazon, search for books on those topics, go through the comments on Amazon, look for comments about what the book did or did not do for them. So let's say you're in the cooking niche and you're teaching people how to cook. So you're teaching beginners how to cook. So let's take this one's got some good reviews here. So what we're looking for is anything where they're saying what's good or what's bad about it. So we'll just drop down to the reviews. So let's have a look. So it's really helped me learn to cook. So learn to cook might be a term you'd want to think about. Limited cooking skills. Can you see they say my cooking skills are pretty much limited? So maybe you could use limited cooking skills. Basic cooking techniques might be something that you'd want to have a look at what's out there. So another thing you can do here, so let's say teach myself how to cook. If I put that into Google, and you see how it comes up with other terms. Teach yourself how to cook like a chef. Teach myself to cook better. Teach yourself to cook. Book. How can I teach myself to cook at home? These are all things that people are searching for. These are all effectively questions people are asking because they are typing it into Google. And the same things happens in YouTube. If you go to YouTube and then you do the same thing within their calendar. So here, how to cook rice, how to cook steak, how to cook that. Okay, there's also this site, Answer the Public, and you can just type your search term in here, search for it, and then it'll bring up a list of questions that people are asking in relation to that topic as well. If you have a group, go and ask the group. Go and talk to people. Get to know them well. Make friends with them. If you're one of those people who says, oh, I already know my client, do it anyway. Your client's pain points are constantly developing and changing, and using their own words is going to help your copy no end. This way, your content topics are going to be relevant to your client. Well, what if you only get a couple? Ask why. Why does this pain point affect your client? what is it that you're addressing? What concern? If you don't focus your content around these pain points and you're still focusing on selling your course, then you're going to see the same level of engagement from potential clients. So best do the work now, and then your content will be more engaging, people will be more interested to find out more about you and what you do. Stay tuned to the end to find out about the freebie I've made to help you with this process. If you want to know more about creating engaging content and using these weekly content topics to quickly and efficiently produce a week's worth of YouTube, blog, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter content by filming one video, you can go to karenantrobus.com/mini-series to join the next free 4-part live training series on the 3 phases of content creation. So let's recap. If you want to have a great 2021 on social media, you need to 1. Plan weekly content creation topics. Number 2, add to your weekly topics if you have something you want to say in addition to your planned content. And number 3, make your content topics about the problems your ideal client is having. And there's a planner you can use to plan your weeks out. And you can complete that when you've scheduled your content so that you can tick it off and know where you're up to, which ones you've got left to do, and you can download it in the link below. Make sure you like this if it's been helpful for you and you'd like to see more like this. Subscribe for more weekly videos and hit the bell to be notified. And hopefully I can help you to become efficient content creators too. Leave a comment with any topics you want me to cover below, and links to my Facebook page and Instagram are below too if you want to join me there. It'd be great to have you there. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.